see you, speedster, you killing them, son.
Celebration.
Let me tell you a story.
Are we good? Oh, okay, cool. We good? We good? Speedster, you got them, son.
Thank you, brother.
I'm gonna try to ask you hard questions as I can. I don't want this to be obvious. I'm gonna start with the podcast. What happened to that? Because I used to be an avid follower for, you know what I'm, yeah, the podcast.
What happened to the podcast? Shit, man. I think growth, change, life moving on and things changing, being in a different space, and unfortunately just not being able to be that guy anymore.
So who were you? Who were you? Yo, English. Who were you?
I mean, I've always been known, look, I've always advocated for hip hop, and I would say people and consumers turned me into a voice for hip hop, which was never part of what I was doing. Love you, Warren. Thank you for having me. Shout out to Warren. We've been doing this for many, many years. Shout out.
Beautiful.
And then I guess when the transition happened, then I was like, okay, well, let's give it a shot. Let's be the voice. But I don't really want to have a voice. I've always just wanted to have a voice at home or have a voice to my family and just do what I do. So I decided to do exactly that. So yeah, I'm not the voice of hip hop. I just live and breathe hip hop. I don't have to speak. I don't have to argue. I don't have to critic. I don't have to do a lot of things. I just have to be myself. So there were times where with the podcast, I felt like I was just losing myself. So yeah, that's done. That's an era and it's done.
2 questions. You don't want to speak for hip hop, but I've been seeing. So I just that I'm not remembering the name, but I know now that you have a hip hop show, right?
Yes.
So you have a hip hop show, and you saying that you don't want to be the voice for hip hop, because I love hip hop. Like as a hip hop dog.
Sure. No,
Dog,
so
please
it's
pull
called,
up.
It's called the hip hop floor, so it's a big movement. So what I mean by I don't want to be the voice is I don't have to use actual words to speak. That's how I've always done my career, where I've never spoken much. My work spoke for itself. But then there was a change in things where it was now that I'm speaking too much, but we're not seeing it. So we're back to I don't have to use actual words. Yes, the hip hop floor is the biggest movement we have in the country, but that's not me using my words. It's what you guys see happening.
Invite us, man.
Anytime, always welcome. Everybody's welcome.
How's the movement going? You starting your own show and stuff?
It's good. Feels nice. These niggas got their own movements. They got Kunye, they got UR, they got Major League Gardens, Balcony Mix. They've got so many pockets where they're doing their own thing. So we're doing our own thing. We got our own community. We gather. We listen to hip hop. That's what we do.
And you know, hip hop, like it had I don't want to say hip hop died, but it had a steep where it went like down, but now it's like picking up, right? So where do you think hip hop now is going? Like, what do you think of it? Do you wanna be part of the culture? You remember like in 2015, you know, like we were talking about like peak time of hip hop, but right now we have like new kids, like you have Kane Kid, you have Leo Brown, you have this new kid coming out. What do you think?
What do I think about what?
Like, what's happening now with hip hop, you know? Because it had like a peak time around 2015, and I believe like even right now, it's like picking up, you know, slowly picking up.
Yeah, hip hop is there. Hip hop will always be there. All these niggas dress like us. All these niggas try to live like us. We culture. It'll always be there. It'll never die. I don't know what else to tell you.
The piano bros, ne?
All of them.
But they live in the life now, no?
Yeah, so are we.
I thought hip hop was having a hard time.
I don't know, but I gotta get to my next gig.
Shout out, ne?
Let's go.